Hello everyone. So today our group are going to present to you guys about the blue caucus. This is our group members. That is Iman, Kasih, Kasnisa, and Adriana.
Or also known as blue dragon, is a fascinating marine creature that has captured the attention of many people around the world. With its unique appearance and impressive adaptations, it is truly a marvel of nature. So, in this video, we will explore more interesting facts about this creature.
Hi, my name is Iman and I would like to jump into the key characteristic of the blue dragon. For the appearance of this blue dragon, it is a small sea slug about 3 centimeter in length, and it have a vibrant blue coloration with silver stripes and a dragon-like shape. That's why we call it as blue dragon. And the blue coloration serves as camouflage in ocean waters. Next, we jump to the habitat. It found in a warm and temperate ocean water, which is an Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Ocean. It inhabits area with a strong ocean current, coastal areas, and shallow water near the shore. This blue dragon sea slug also floats using a gas-filled sac. It floats upside down on water surface using a blue tree coloration as advanced camouflage to avoid predators. As for diet and feeding, it feeds primarily on the Portuguese man of war, a venomous jellyfish-like creature. It stores the stinging cells from its prey in its body for self-defense. It uses a radula, specialized feeding organ, to consume the tentacles without any harm. Next, we move on to reproduction and lifespan. As for the reproduction strategy, it produces gelatinous capsules containing hundreds of embryos. These capsules are attached to float objects like a seaweed or driftwood. And as for the lifespan, it have a very short lifespan, like a few months to a year, but it capable to producing a multiple generation. As for the threat, it faces a natural threat from the predatory fish, birds, and marine mammals. As for the human impact, such as pollution, also pose risks to their survival. There is a few interesting facts about the blue glaucus. Despite its small size, it stores venom for its prey for defense. Blue glaucus individuals contribute to species survival by producing severe generation with their short lifespan.
Is Noradina Antira, and I would like to present the adaptation of a blue caucus to climate fluctuation. I would like to talk about its natural adaptation. Let's start with its buoyancy. The blue caucus float on the ocean surface due to the gas-filled sacs in its stomach. It keeps it near its primary food source, cyanopores, like a Portuguese man o' war, and align with their ecological niche in warm and open ocean. Next, the coloration for counter shading. The dorsal side, which is facing the sky, is blue to blinding with the ocean surface when it sees from above, while the ventral side, which is facing downward, is silvery or pale to camouflage it from predators looking up from below. The other adaptation is diet and defense. They feed on venomous cnidarians with storing the prey's nematocysts, which is the stinging cell in their serrata, for their own defense. It's made them highly adapted predators in their niche and resistant to many climate-induced ecological shifts. And the last one is thermal tolerance. Being pelagic, blue glaucus can tolerate a range of temperature in tropical and subtropical water, making them moderately resilient to warm seas. However, sudden temperature shift or prolonged exposure to extreme conditions could pose risks. I would like to talk to the response of a blue glaucus to climate fluctuation. The challenge of the climate fluctuation that the blue glaucus had is ocean warming. The rising of the ocean temperature made the distribution of their prey species, potentially expanding or shifting their reach. The second is ocean acidification. Acidification could impact the cyanopores they rely on for food, indirectly affecting blue glaucus population. And the last one is marine pollution, whereas the high level of plastic pollution in glacial water could impact the blue glaucus indirectly as their prey, such as jellyfish and cyanopores, where may ingest microplastic. Let's see how blue glaucus adapt with this situation. First, they do the range expansion. As water warm, blue glaucus population may immigrate further towards the temperate regions. Next is behavioral flexibility. Increased mobility or aggregation in areas with high prey availability may help to counteract food shortage. And the last is tolerance to indirect pollution. Over time, blue carcass pollution might develop a degree of tolerance to the chemical impact of microplastic through natural selection, favoring individuals less sensitive to contaminated.
The conservation status of the blue glaucus is a matter of concern due to vulnerability to habitat loss and pollution. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, highlighting the need for conservation efforts.
Here are some ways we can help to protect this blue glaucus. The first one is to support conservation organization. We can donate or volunteer with organization that is dedicated to protecting endangered species and their habitat. We can also participate in citizen science program or conservation project. The second one is to participate in breeding and rescue program. We can support the captive breeding program if applicable, in which can help to increase the population numbers. The third one is to reduce environmental threat. We can minimize pollution by reducing waste, using sustainable product and avoiding any harmful chemical. And now I would like to explain to you guys about SDGs that are related to our study. But first thing first, I would like to introduce to you guys what is SDG. SDG is the Sustainable Development Goal, or otherwise known as the Global Goal, are a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure all people enjoy peace and prosperity. There are two types of SDG that we can relate to our study in order to protect this blue glaucus. The first one is Goal 13, that is climate change. To combat this climate change, mobilizing $100 billion annually for developing countries is crucial for adaptation to end low carbon development. By supporting vulnerable regions, strengthen resilience, and advance other SDG. Urgent collective political will, and investment in technology can still limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius and 2 degrees Celsius by averting the worst impact. The second one is Goal 14, which is life below water. The SDGs aim to protect marine ecosystem and reduce pollution, address acidification, and promote conservation and sustainable resource use under international law.
In conclusion, the blue glaucus is a small, fascinating sea slug that floats on water and prey on venomous organisms by storing their stinging cells for defense. It is beautiful but dangerous to touch. So, next time if you are at the beach, keep an eye out for this tiny but mighty creature.